Hey, mamas, welcome back to another episode of the Not Under My podcast. I'm Phoenicia.
And I'm Ashley.
So this week, well, first of all, let's say thank you to the overwhelming support that we got from our last episode, the postpartum episode. A lot of people flocked to the page for that episode, and then also we had a couple of what do you call it? Like the podcast pages that advertise other podcasts. Like we had like two of those type of pages to reach out to us about
Friend,
being
really?
featured. Yeah.
Wait a minute. You didn't tell me this. This is great news.
Yeah, friend. So yeah, we got a lot of
Oh, this is great news.
we got a
Thank
lot
you
of good,
guys.
like support. Yes, thank you all so much. And to the people who probably reached out to us like separately or privately, thank you so much for doing that as well. Yeah, that was a good episode to record. So we wasn't really expecting to get like no huge accolades from it. We're just literally talking about our experiences, and that
Right.
was it. But thank y'all so much for that support. So we're going to be a little lighter than that. So we're not going to be two Debbie Downers today, or should I say Deborah Downers today. Um so we're going to be talking about pet peeves, and this is going to be from a motherhood experience or just a general life experience. Like I said, child, we ain't gonna be really talking about mama stuff, but yeah, we're just gonna be talking about shit that gets on our damn nerves.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. And I don't know about you, like, but since becoming a mom, like, my tolerance for bullshit is at an all-time low. I'm just like,
You hear
I'm
me?
not about the nonsense.
I ain't got time for it.
Hello.
Please. I have no time. But yeah, so pet peeves, child. You want to start, or should I start?
You start. You start.
Okay.
You start.
So my biggest pet peeve is people who talk on speakerphone in a store with no headphones.
Bitch, you did not.
That shit annoys the hell out of me. Because why do you feel like everybody in the store needs to hear your conversation? And you just be talking loud as hell. For what?
For what? For what? Girl, in a public setting, for what?
Listen, and I'm just like, your friend, whoever that is on the other end, probably don't want their business to be out there like that. Depending on
Not
what
like
y'all
this.
talking about.
Right. Not like this. Not like this. Girl.
Why? Why do y'all have to be on speakerphone in public?
You know, there was one time a student who was having an argument with his boyfriend, and they must have been like arguing. It sounded like all week, but it just kind of came to a head while they were in class.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like in the lobby of my office. Basically, he chose to be in this very public spot to hash it out with his boyfriend on speaker, and it was just a downright dirty conversation. It was just outright vulgar conversation. Take off a speakerphone. We don't need to hear both sides of the story. I really, I don't know. Part of me has like a very nosy like side that's just wants to hear the drama, But
Yeah,
the
you
other half,
like, I'm like, oh, what y'all talking about?
right. But I'm doing stuff like at work, at the grocery store, at the movies, in the hospital. I don't want to hear your conversations.
Yeah,
I'm doing business. I don't want to hear none of that shit.
exactly. I don't understand. Why do you have to be on speakerphone in public?
Why?
With no headphones.
No headphones. What a way to live your life.
Okay, so Mama, I love you, but that annoys me.
I'm gonna exit the chat right now so that you can.
That annoys me. And we be here in the house and she be on speakerphone, child. Before the baby got here, my mama was on the speakerphone having conversations. Now I get it, honestly, when she's holding the baby and she's entertaining him, then she'll have the folks on speakerphone talking to him. But before he got here, she would have all her conversation on speakerphone. And I'm just like, but you're not doing nothing. Why can't you like put the phone to your ear and actually talk?
Mama, we got iPods now, we got headphones, we got whatever you need. But why do we need to be on
Listen, I'm just like,
speaker?
I'm gonna get you a pair of headphones so you can use those.
Since we're talking about mom pet peeves, I'm sorry, Sylvia, I'm about to throw you underneath the bus. One of my pet peeves for my mom, which she talks about, she don't talk on speakerphone. No, that's a damn lie. She talks on speakerphone. Mom, I think she just loud. She does the whole loud speakerphone thing. But then what pissed me off too is when my mom tell my business. Like I tell my mom something and she telling my aunt, my cousin's my business. And I don't know if that's like cultural black moms. Maybe it's maybe
Yeah,
universal to all damn moms.
it
But
is.
Sylvia, I if I tell my mom something and like about me, I know my cousins in Florida they're gonna know about it. My aunts, the uncles, everybody gonna know about it because mama just be sharing her coworkers, she'd be sharing my business. And it's like I've come to terms with it, but it still pisses me off just like that much. That
You know,
much so irritating.
water, but upset when we say something about them.
Bitch cannot hold if it like depended on it, they couldn't hold like holy buckets. You know, can't hold water. They
They
can't
said,
do it. Pet peeve number one right there. Right there. You got
"This shit. Like,
okay.
don't do me like
Don't
that.
do me like that, mama.
Please,
Nah, mama.
don't do
Mm-mm.
that." Okay, let me see. What's another word for me? So we said loud talkers in general, people sharing business. Oh, smacking. I think that's anybody's pet peeve. I feel like if you can sit and actually like enjoy the sound of somebody smacking, I just no, because why do I need to hear your food being chewed in your mouth? I don't get it. And then people who talk while they're smacking, or people who talk while they're eating.
Yeah, yeah. This the smacking part, like I don't mind like people who are like talking while they're eating. They do this, they cover it. Like I don't. I think that's like
Yeah.
I don't mind that. Like I know what's going on behind your hand, but I don't mind. Whatever.
Right.
Uh, Fucking smacking. I get you forget yourself for a bit, but like yeah, some of y'all smack with nothing in your mouths. I'm like, that's how much you be smacking. It's just like, please, please.
It's a natural like muscle like movement.
Right.
But it's for some people. Some people just really just be smacking. And I'm just like, one, you in my ear. Like it's you in my ear. Why you gotta be in my ear and you smacking? I don't want
Hmm.
to hear your food being chewed up in your I just don't want to hear that.
Not
I
at
don't
all. Not at
like I
all.
just I don't want to hear that. I don't. I don't want to hear that. Why do you need to do that?
I love this list so far. It's so relatable.
Jesus, I don't want to hear that at all.
The first two pet peeves I have, one is a mommy related pet peeve. And this is a pet peeve I've had since I was like 13 when I started babysitting. Is when I see parents walking on the like alongside the street and their kid is out, like they're holding their kid's hand, but their kid are on the outside, like towards the traffic and down the inside. That irks the hell out of me. Like, most likely nothing's going to happen. Maybe. I get it. I don't know. But that just makes me like, it's so unsafe and it's so like, as an adult, it's so inconsiderate, like of what you're of the placement of the child's body. I sometimes I'll roll my window down and be like, "Put that kid on the inside of the sidewalk," like do
Yeah.
not have your. It just annoys me so much, and it's something that's totally like just meaningless. And I guess in the big scheme of things, I mean, if a car comes careening off the road and hits you, heaven forbid, like there's no matter where you are on the sidewalk, everyone's getting hurt, whatever. But still, it's just one of
Mhm.
those things I think about. I'm just like, can we just have some decorum here, people? Can
Right.
we? Like that is a pet peeve of mine that I have never gotten over. I've had it since I was 13, since teenager, and it is probably something I'm going to have until my ripe old age, hopefully of 99. Um, and, and
99.
it, And then another pet peeve I have that I realize, and I've also had this since I'm very young, men who pout. Men who pout. And
What
I
you
don't
mean?
know, like, like, like you're dealing with a man and you tell them news they don't want to hear or something's not going their way. And it goes beyond like being like in a bad mood, but it's kind of like they kind of shut down or they give you the silent treatment kind of thing, you know, like where they
They guys who are sassy, like sassy men.
is that what is that what we're calling it? Sassy men. Yeah, kind of, I guess that's what it is. But it's like men who pout. Like, you know, I used to work in a dry cleaners and there would be this one guy who'd come in there and like if his shirt wasn't pressed just right, he'd be like, well, like that. And I was like, bitch, I'm serious. I'm serious. like, I'm like, you're a grown ass man. If you don't use your fucking words right now, I'm gonna lose my shit. And my 16-year-old self's gonna lose my shit all over this counter if you don't fix your fucking attitude. Like that kind of pouty, you know?
Yeah, that's being
Like
sassy.
yeah, okay. Then being sassy,
That's
what the
just
kids
being
calling it
sassy.
today is being sassy with the kids calling it today. We are grown. Use your words, and it's and even now the older I get, you know, my coworkers, my male coworkers, you know, they find themselves being sassy, and I'm just like, what? You know, that's a huge pet peeve of mine. Yeah, I just I don't like it. It's like all my respect for you goes out, and for some reason, like I have a tolerance for babies and children that pout.
Yeah.
I just have no tolerance for grown ass men.
You say you on a date, okay? And y'all looking at something at the menu or whatever, and oh dude wants to get something off the menu. Let's just say they say it's not available, and he like, oh,
You see what I mean, girl? What you lose your shit a little bit?
are you really like, are you
Are
really doing that? Like,
you pouting?
girl. But no, legit, a dude did that while I was on a date before, and this was like a first date from a guy who he was a delivery guy or whatever. They used to come to my job, and finally, I just gave him like the opportunity to take me on a date or whatever. So, girl, and I feel like, oh, this should have been an episode about us with like bad date experiences.
Add it to the list.
Should I keep it or should I talk about it?
You started. You started. So you got to finish your story.
Okay, I'll just say the part that just irritated me. I'm not going to talk about the entire day.
Okay. Okay.
So the one part that irritated me was the fact that he had asked for a certain type of beer or something, and this person told them, "No, we don't have that on tap right now. Whatever, we don't offer that." And he legit like got rude about the situation and was like, "Shit, how the fuck y'all don't have that?"
Oh my gosh. To the bartender?
It was like a I guess he was he a bartender? No, he was a waiter.
The waiter?
So yeah. So it was just like, why are you rude to that man like that? Like he can't control the fact that they don't have nothing on tap for you. And then the fact that you got a whole attitude about it. And he pouted about it the
Oh, so
entire
he
day.
taking that shit personal like that, as if they purposely ran out the beer to piss his ass off, you know?
And it fucked up the rest of the like the whole date was ruined after that because that's all the fuck he talked about after the situation.
Was
He
the
was like,
beer?
I can't fucking believe they ain't had that shit on tap.
Take your sour ass home. Take your pouty ass home and drink your beer on your couch then, you
Nigga.
know?
Like it's just fucking beer, dog. Like you
Hello.
can get the shit another time. Like, okay, we're not gonna talk about the rest of it. We're gonna say that for another episode.
Girl, good. 'Cause I also have like a situation, a pouty dude, a pouty nigga who got mad after a first date because I didn't go into his house. Like I didn't want to go home with him. And so like we definitely have a date episode for sure as we talk about
Yeah, we need
dudes
to.
that be like want to show they ass, which is like another pet peeve is when people mistreat restaurant staff, wait staff. You
Yes, I
know, like
hate
come on,
that.
come
That
on,
is so annoying.
that is annoying as hell, right? And it's just like there's something about like rudeness, like unprovoked rudeness that just gets to my core. there are times I've been rude because I felt like someone was come out of pocket disrespectfully, and I
Right.
felt like I had to defend
Like,
myself.
I
And
need to match your rudeness.
that's exactly right. Right. I see your bitch ass being rude toward me. I'm about to bring same energy because
Bitch mode activated.
active bitch, we got action. Like ding ding ding. Like here we are. Like round one. Like I have matched rudeness with rudeness. I totally fucking get it. But unprovoked rudeness towards white people trying to do their damn job, their damn 9 to 5 or whatever you're trying to do, trying to pay some, and you're being rude. Like
For
like
no
I don't know.
reason.
I've had to tell girlfriends, I've had to tell dates, family members, like this is like the fucking Real Housewives, okay? These people are not here just to serve you hand and fucking foot like you're a princess. Be nice, be kind,
Exactly.
or stay at home. I cannot stand that. I just cannot stand when wait staff are like, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I can't really. I don't understand why some people feel like it's like you have to be rude to people all the time. Man, I can't stand that. That is so annoying to me. And I just be minding my business. I don't intervene in other people's business. That's another thing. People who intervene in other people's business, that's a pet peeve of mine too.
Yes.
But, yeah. But for me, when I hear people being rude to like waiters and stuff, sometimes I be like, bro, you ain't got to be that fucking rude. Like they
Right.
can't control what's happening like behind the scenes. Like it's
Right.
the
Exactly.
working parts and all that. They just there to relay the message to you. Like
Mhm.
I can't stand that. And then people who like nitpick at shit, like that annoys me. Like
Yeah.
bitch, just damn. Like what
It,
you want the food to be on fire? That's how hot you want your food?
Right. Yeah, girl, but the nitpicking with the food thing, I hate that too. I cannot stand that. People who nitpick, people who go to a restaurant, see what's on the menu, and then like, the menu is pretty straightforward. Bacon
Right.
cheeseburger, French fries, and a drink. And they'd be like, can I have the French fries cut, crinkly cut? And can you do like a light, like maybe 1 grain of salt on the whole burger? And
Right.
instead of having lettuce, can you get some arugula? You don't have arugula? Can you go get some though? Like people who like who pick at the menu and change the menu and like so much. I get it. You want what you want. You're paying for it, but like at some point, y'all be
No.
making meals. Some of y'all go in restaurants and like make up a
That's
whole new
arugula.
brand new meal that's not even on the menu.
Yeah, that's irritating. I can't stand this shit.
I cannot stand it. And
Mhm. I can't do that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Perfect one. I was at Starbucks one day and I'm just minding my business, child. I think I was still pregnant at this time too. And Starbucks minding my business. It's quiet. People in there minding their business too, drinking their coffee, reading their books, and on their laptops. And this dude just takes out a pair of clippers and
no, bitch,
starts
you're
clipping
not
his
about to say
fucking
this. You're not about to say
fingernails.
this. No, no,
Clipping his fingernails in public, child, loud.
no, no.
Just like, oh, it's quiet. I'm gonna take out these clippers, start clipping my fingernails. Bitch, everybody it's so funny.
I'm
As soon
speechless.
as
I'm
he
absolutely
started
speechless right now.
as soon as he started doing it, I swear everybody head went up at the same time in the entire play. Everybody was like, I know that ain't what I think I'm hearing.
is is that a pet peeve or is that just like people rightly being upset at fucking rude behavior in public? Like who who out there, please, in the listening verse, who appreciates someone take out a clipper and tip clipping their toes in a restaurant? Like if you have no,
Somebody be clipping their toenails in a restaurant.
didn't you say toes?
No, I said fingernails.
I thought I heard toes. I was gonna say, oh,
I
right, no.
now that's just nasty. If you legit clipping your toenails in public, because why do you feel like you need to
My
do that in
bad, friend.
public?
I heard toes. Uh, I definitely heard what I wanted to hear. I'm still pissed off at
Toenails?
fingernails.
That's
No,
a whole nother level
no.
because absolutely not. No. Hell no. Because
Oh,
why are you clipping your toenails in public? No. Fingernails. Why are you clipping your fingernails in public?
why you think I feel the same way? Don't be clipping your fingernails in public. People
Why
gotta
do
eat
you feel like
here
we need to do that in public? Why do you feel like we need to hear you clipping your fingernails in public?
in public,
Girl, in
girl.
our face, Starbucks. quiet as hell. You hear nothing but the music going and the folks, the baristas making the coffee. And then you hear this man clipping his damn fingernails. And I know he knew that that shit was irritating because people were literally looking at him like, nigga, can you stop?
Can you stop? Go take your ass outside. You have to go to the bathroom. You have to do this in public. Go to the bathroom.
Outside. They had tables outside. You could have sat outside and clipped your finger. Like, why, sir?
And, like, I want to know what was so like he obviously put the clippers into his bag or his pocket to bring with him.
He just
What
knew.
like why can't you do this at home? What was going on there that you could do this in the privacy? You had to put them clippers in your pocket and bring them into Starbucks to clip your fingernails in front of all these people.
Child. Irritated.
Irritating as hell.
Irritated, Fred. Just
Irritating as hell, girl, and gross.
why are you doing this in public? Okay, moving on.
Gross. What I have one. I have one that really pisses me off. It's like when you're deboarding a plane, everyone's on the plane, and the plane has
People stand up before the
people like the front of the plane hasn't even stood up, but people all the way in the back, like or this everybody just automatically shoots up. And it's like, what are y'all? The door's not even open yet. They haven't even opened up the plane door to get us out of here.
Stop. And yo, already
The seatbelt sign, the fasten your seatbelt sign is still on, it's still lit, and you jump your ass up. And then people who jump their ass up in the middle of the aisle and they run to the front still. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
now I get it. Some people do have to get to other gates.
I was going to say that.
That's
Yeah,
for sure. I understand that shit, but literally the entire plane,
the entire
as soon
plane,
as the seatbelt light it goes off,
girl.
you standing up, and I'm like, bitch, the plane just stopped.
The plane just stopped. Like, we are not getting off this plane within the next 5 minutes. They got to open the damn door. They got to do whatever they do up front. There's a whole front of this plane because, I ain't got like that. I ain't sitting in business first class. My ass is always in economy, mid to back. So I'm like, there's a whole plane.
The peasants.
Like
The peasants of the plane.
They're peasants of the plane. And you jump your ass up. Like,
can we just get off the plane in the same order as which we got off the plane? Like, first class, then this section, then the other section, and then this section, and that's it.
And that's it.
If they say, like, okay, people who have like connecting flights, you all are allowed to like deboard the plane. I understand that.
I understand that.
I understand that, child. But where the fuck your ass going?
Some of y'all got 4 hours damn layover and you jumping your ass up to run off the plane, just go sit in another damn terminal for another 4 hours. Like, sit your ass down and wait. Sit your ass down and wait.
Where the fuck you gotta go?
And like, I hate like, okay, so I like usually get the aisle seat, and there's always someone like in the middle or the window they're trying to stand up. And then they give me a dirty look for not standing up, and then they want to breathe down your damn neck and look down, like breathe, like are you going to stand up so we can all get out of this row? Like, we are not. You can sit your ass down and get out my damn face. That's what you can't do. We're not getting off this plane anytime soon. There's a whole host of people in front of us who need out before we do. Shit.
Sit your ass down.
Sit your ass down. Stop breathing on my damn neck, the hot ass breath. Like seriously, people show their asses on planes.
That is
show their asses on planes. And I gotta say, a lot of my pet peeves probably deal with travel, particularly in on planes too. People just don't know how to act.
No, they don't at all. Period. Ooh, listening to shit on the plane with no headphones.
People do that.
Yes.
I don't care what anyone says. The crying babies don't bother me on planes.
Right.
This is what it is. Adults behaving badly though piss me the fuck off.
Because why do you feel like we want to hear your movie that you are watching right now? Why do you feel like we need to hear your audiobook? Why do you feel like we need to hear your music? Bitch, ask for a pair of headphones, earphones, whatever the hell. Like, I don't understand why.
They are complimentary. Okay? They're complimentary. And if they ain't got no headphones, guess what? You don't need to be listening to anything that Take your ass to sleep. Take your ass to sleep.
Nap.
Read some news. It's okay to read. I know reading is like fell out of favor
Right.
in 21st century. It's okay to
Exactly.
read. You can read. You know, like count,
Girl.
sheep. I don't know, but do not. If you have no headphones, do not listen to anything on your fucking phone that we all can hear too.
That
Girl,
shit takes the hell out of me. I can't. Why? Why do you think like the entire plane wants to hear that? I don't get it.
people get on planes and lose all their mind.
It just,
They
girl, like no decorum whatsoever. Oh, I'm gonna get to the plane and cut up. No, bitch, your ass about to get thrown off this plane.
Look, I will hit this button and complain in a heartbeat, okay? This cabin is too damn small. This flight is too damn long to be sitting next to this asshole here who is clipping his fingernails in public, listen to his podcast without headphones on, and then jumping his ass up, breathe down my fucking neck. Okay, like
Why do you feel like that's necessary? I don't understand. I really don't get it.
I don't like.
Please stop. Airport behavior in general. Some people just do the dumbest shit in the airport.
Girl,
Like when you're boarding, when they're calling the boarding groups and people who are not in that boarding group try to go and board. I just sit and I just look.
me too. I have a reserved seat. I'm here. Like I've checked in. Like the plane's not gonna leave without me because I'm in this terminal. I'm ready to go. What's the rush? Like why?
Right.
Like if we all just take our time and go in when we're called. And like, and you notice how they always stand so close to the line. They're so close to you. They're so close. They're so ready to
Girl,
jump in
like
line.
back the fuck up.
Back up.
Why are you, like you said, why are you breathing on my neck?
And like, I am not an anxious. I don't mind flying off. I don't get anxious about flying. Like, flying doesn't scare me. I don't have. I don't. Yeah. I trust the science of flying. Actually enjoy. I actually enjoy flying. When it's yeah. Let me be quiet. Last few times I've flown, it has been rough. People have again been showing their asses. But typically, I don't mind flying. I find it a pleasurable experience. Get my little drink, get my headphones, my podcast list going, maybe a good book. I don't mind it, but y'all make it unpleasant for me. Y'all make it so like I want a fucking private jet to fly. Some of y'all just be showing y'all asses.
You airport decorum is just I don't understand. I really don't. Like you leave your house and you decide you're gonna act up in the airport.
Yep. Ain't never act up a day in your damn life, but you hit that airport and you're like, time to show my ass, and there you go.
Right. Like I don't understand. Oh, and I'm gonna look in the camera for this one. TSA people, I understand you hate your damn job, but you ain't gotta be throwing my shit on the belt like that in the airport. I ain't do shit to you. My bag ain't do shit to you. Them damn containers y'all be touching ain't do shit to you. So why you gotta be throwing shit around? I understand it's early. Bitch, I don't wanna be here early.
Be here either, but
Why?
miserable people.
Why do
Miserable
you
people.
feel like you just got to throw shit around and then y'all be screaming and hollering at people at 6 o'clock in the morning? Bitch, I don't. Why?
Why? Why? Why?
You know how
Y'all,
to be so damn rude.
them agents get off on like terrorizing folks coming through them lines. They
Hello.
live for that shit. They live to make
Cause
you as uncomfortable as
why?
possible. Cause why?
Y'all must have that in training. Like that must be a training module for y'all. Snatching.
They just
Cause they just be snatching shit. Why you gotta snatch my ID from me? Why you gotta snatch my boarding pass from me?
right. They have such nasty attitudes. They are not nice, and they're always like, "Well, it's the people we have to deal with." As much I've been flying, I have never seen people act a fool in that TSA line. People are usually so fucking tired. They don't have caffeine in their systems. They're just trying to get through that line. And there you are. Take this off. Take it off. No, you can't use that. Smack you in the damn head and shit. Pushing you out of line. It's just like
Okay,
y'all are mean. Y'all are mean for no damn reason.
ooh, like they just be killing me. Like they just be walking up and down the aisle. And granted, people heard you the first time when you screamed and said, "Take off all your belts, take off all your jewelry, put electronics in a separate thing. We don't want to see no electronic." Why you screaming?
Why you screaming? Sound like a damn hold up. Give me your jewelry.
We're in this
Give
line right now. We looking at each other like it's just us.
It's us. It's us. Is this a
Why?
stick up? Is this a fucking stick up? Because y'all
Why
be
are
like,
you screaming?
why are y'all doing it? Y'all, they be bum rushing you. Take off your shoes. Take off your belts. Like, come on.
But, listen, if you scream at me one more damn time, ain't nobody getting on no plane today. Like, I'll flip all this shit over.
I'll flip all this shit over.
Like, don't, don't, don't.
You want to
Damn.
guess what? Nobody go anywhere in this fucking airport. In this fucking airport.
Ain't nobody going nowhere. All the flights
Yeah,
gonna be held up
you ain't taking
because
your ass
you
home
ain't
either.
up here and scream at me like that. Cause I'm gonna scream at your ass back.
Right. Over a damn belt. You know?
Girl, like, give me a chance to take my shit off.
Mm-hmm.
See, they be wanting people to get undressed, like, legit in the line. And it's
Phoenicia.
like, why I gotta walk on the floor with no shoes on? One, that's nasty.
Phoenicia, I think I said, I feel like TSA like illegalized mobsters. They'd be like, give me your belt, give me your shoes, take your shoes off, take all your jewelry off, take your cell phones off, you know, that laptops, what you doing? You pushing you up along and shit. Don't go through that line, go to that line right there. You're like, shit, damn, like it's a stick up. Like, what the fuck is going on here? You know?
TSA people, please. You
Girl.
ain't like I don't understand. Like
And
I
it's
no.
listen, and I hate, and you know what? I'm not trying to advocate for any kind of like racial profiling, but I am a 4'11" black woman. I ain't blowing up shit. Do not ask me to go to that fucking metal detector 2 times, okay? Like I ain't doing that damn thing. I'm getting my
That is
ass on this fucking plane.
embarrassing.
You know, stop. Just fucking stop. All right,
Headwraps. Somebody told me at one point that they needed to check my head wrap.
bitch. What you
Yeah,
have up in there? What you have in that hair, right, bitch? Like what you?
it's happened before. Like legit, they were like, "Can you take your head wrap off, please?" And I was like, "Okay." Like I took my head wrap
For
off and
what?
then I put the shit back on. Like there's nothing in my head wrap. Like no, there's nothing in my hair wrap.
How many black women are really going through airports trying to start some damn shit? We gotta try to get point A to point
People
B.
be checking people's hair.
That's so discriminatory. Yeah, I know y'all do that. Y'all do that shit to black
That
women.
before,
Yeah,
and it
we have
was
seen that.
like, and I could tell the girl was well, I'm not gonna say girl. She was definitely a woman. She was definitely embarrassed because why
Yeah,
would you allow someone to legit take their fingers or their hands and run their hands through your hair
right,
to find an object? Why?
right.
Why do you think that it's okay to do that in public?
In public, right. It tell like men tell women like take their wigs off and take their head wraps off, and it's like,
That shit is
come on, y'all just being
crazy.
bullies at this point.
Yeah,
Y'all being bullies. That really is
that is
that's really not right.
embarrassing.
It's embarrassing. Y'all and they know that. TSA knows that shit. Like they don't honestly believe these women are threats, you know? You know, it's like, come on.
Oh, that's crazy to me. Oof, yeah. Now that's some crazy ass shit. Why would y'all be doing that in public?
In fucking public, you know?
I don't get it. I don't understand. I really,
Again, the airport brings out like there's a separate list of pet peeves that just deals with airport culture, and y'all are hearing
yeah,
some of that shit now. It's just like from the moment you step foot in that airport to the moment you get off the plane and leave the airport, it's just
for
a bunch of bullshit. Bunch of bullshit.
real. Like we're not all going to the same place, but we all have to go to the same counter to check our bags. We all have to go through the same TSA spots. When we're boarding the planes, we all have to board the same plane. Okay? Put your ass down, chill the fuck out. TSA people, you ain't gotta be screaming at me so damn early. The counter people, y'all ain't gotta be snatching shit from me either. Like it's just come on now.
Come on.
It's, just breathe.
That's it. Is it? It's like it's literally
Relax,
6 o'clock in the morning. Why are you so upset?
relax,
Relax,
relax, release.
please.
That's it. That's all you gotta do.
That's all we're
Well,
asking.
yeah, child, that's that's it. Okay. I'm sorry. Let me see. What else? Oh, people who be this is a work culture thing. Folks who be bringing like smelly ass food from the house and warming it up in the microwave at work.
Oh, you would hate me. You would hate me. Look how you look at the camera. That's me. I'm so guilty of that.
You know damn well this office don't want to be smelling no fish or whatever the hell that is you cooked last night, and you put that shit in the microwave. I smell that shit in my office. I'm walking my ass to the break room to see who the hell is warming this shit. Cause why do you just be warming that up at work?
Oh my god. I've definitely been I'm trying to think of like
Why?
I bought collard greens to work before.
Oh
Like
girl, greens. Wait, why greens smelling?
I don't know, like to me they smell like collard greens, like they smell good, but like maybe other folks like, what's that smell? Been asked like, what is
Well,
that smell? Like
that's people who don't like season.
that's exactly what it is. Like, like that's exactly what it is.
Smelled that smell before.
You're right. What is that? Like you smell like ham hock? You talking like ham hock that's in this green in these greens? You smell like ham hock. You smell like seasonings, okay?
That is seasoning. That's what seasoning and that's flavor that you
That's
smell.
flavor.
That's flavor that you smell. But no, okay, so collard greens, like soul food, yeah, child. If we bring soul food to the office and the non-seasoned folks come in and they smell that's what that is. But no, I'm talking about like food that people cook at home that have uh, like it's onions and then it's like
Yeah, sometimes Brussels sprouts or broccoli can smell, or cabbage.
yeah, like just food that, you know, like certain foods that you cook at home and you know it makes your home smell a certain way. Why would you bring that to work and warm that up in the common area?
Just
Like,
pissing
you know,
everybody off.
well, your tilapia or your salmon or whatever fish you got is gonna stank up the entire office. Why would you want to bring that to work?
Bitch. I feel like again, we finna start a whole nother list of workplace peeves, and I feel like that's definitely a thing. Like the break room, lunchroom culture is definitely something that like that you should get paid an extra 10 grand on top of your normal salary just to deal with the workplace culture in your lunchroom. People again lose all decorum in the lunchrooms.
Because why do you feel like that's okay to do that? Like I don't get it. I just do not understand. Oh, okay. Another workplace thing. I'm in this break room to get the fuck away from y'all. Okay. So when I'm in my break, like in like taking my lunch, I don't want to sit down and have a conversation with you. I talk to you all day. I talk to you all day. What makes you think I want to talk to you during lunch too?
No, listen. I my coworkers and I, we go down the lunch break room. We talk a lot. We do talk a lot. But what I don't like is when there's always that one coworker who has no conversation, who cannot talk about anything but work. And we're always like, can we not talk about work? Like we're all in here on our lunch break, like we're talking about movies, or we're talking about books, or we're talking about, a recipe we tried, or our weekend. There's one coworker's always like, did you guys hear what so and so said about that staff meeting? Like, we don't fucking care. We don't care. We don't do not be talking about work related shit during lunchtime. Stop. It's
Please.
this one person who always, that's my pet peeve. Like, just do not, I hate that. Do not come into my hour that I'm eating, I'm not getting paid for, and talk about fucking work. It's bad enough I'm here already with y'all in this office. Anyways, I'm not going anywhere. I'm already here. This is not talk about work. So yeah, girl. That
So irritating to me.
and so can I throw in one of my workplace pet peeves?
That is so irritating to me. Like I don't get it. Why do you feel the need to want to talk to me on my break? Bitch, I'm tired of hearing you talk throughout the day.
Dude,
And you sitting here thinking that I want to really have a conversation with you while I'm trying to enjoy my meal and get
yep,
my like
yep. Can I
my food.
can I throw in another work pet peeve?
Yes.
And this is, I might be offending some of my people that I work with. I love y'all, but do not send me a fucking email and then get up and walk into my office and say, "Did you see that email I just sent you?" Do not
No,
do that.
they don't.
Stop doing that shit.
My
Do
God.
not do that. You got two options. Either you get your ass up and walk to my office and talk to me and don't send an email, or you send me an email and stay your ass in your office in your fucking seat. Do not send me an email and then get up and ask me if I got that email. That annoys me. I just want to say no out of spite. You get that email, Ashley? No, I didn't get it. You know, like,
Be so pissed. Cause why? Why do you feel
girl,
like that's okay? That
I,
is that's low key micromanagement.
right? And like it comes from coworkers who like I guess same level as me. It's not like we're talking about like a supervisor. It's like people in my office. I mean, literally, like I can see them at their desk from my door of my office. You know what I'm trying to say? It's not like they have to walk up and down some stairs, go through a different corridor.
Mm-hmm.
They seriously are in my office. They could shout their question across the way. They don't have to even send an email. They have to get up out of that seat, but they want to send me an email and then get up and ask me if I got that email. Um,
Yeah, that's irritating as shit. Like I'd be like, can you take your ass back to your office?
you in timeout. Stay your ass in your damn office and don't come out. It like
Girl. Oh, that is so irritating.
is
Ooh.
yes, yes. So one of my pet peeves.
Wow, that's so irritating. What else is a workplace pet peeve? Child, since we on the topic, what else gets on my damn nerves?
Coworkers who can't mind their business. That's I just can't.
We do have those coworkers who want to be in everybody's business.
Everybody's business, and they're usually a coworker who like they don't get paid for that. Like, good damn well they have a salary at the lowest salaries, which I don't want to sound like an asshole, but I'm just saying like I'm trying to say this person is not being paid. Like they're really not being
Right, they're not
paid.
being paid to hear your shit.
Exactly. But here they are in it. In it from top to bottom. They are in my shit, you know? And I don't know if some of y'all know that there, because some of y'all maybe that coworker who's a busybody, who has to be in everyone's shit and just being nosy, but it absolutely costs you nothing to mind your own business. That's
Right.
whether you at work or not, y'all. Some of y'all just live for the office shenanigans. So y'all gotta know every damn thing, who's doing what, when, where, how, who said it, when they said it, how they said it. Like y'all really need some help.
Yeah, for real.
Sorry, sorry if you are that coworker.
We had a coworker like that at a previous job when I was working here in here in Houston. I had somebody who was like that on a job, another advisor who just had to be. I don't want to say she just had to be involved, but there were like certain conversations where it was like, yeah, you could have stayed out of that one. Like nobody needed to. No, nobody asked for your opinion or anything like that, and she'll just insert herself like a full conversation
See,
child. And it's like, it won't have nothing to do with you. We know that this is not your cup of tea. We know that these are things that you are not interested in. And you just insert yourself and just tell. That's what I hate. That's another thing. This is just outside of work. This is not a work pet peeve. Just if people are having conversations about something and we all agree on something that we have in common, and then your Debbie Downer ass come in and say, I don't like that shit. I don't do that. Did we ask you?
we didn't ask you.
Like you the one person that has something negative to say. I just hate that in general. Everybody else is on a positive note, but your ass come in a group and you coming with some negative ass shit. If we all say that we like Cocoa Puffs, bitch, we don't need to hear that you don't like Cocoa Puffs and you prefer Fruity Pebbles. Why? Why do you feel like that's like
Why you gotta be fucking contrary? It doesn't make you unique. That does not make you fucking unique because we like Cocoa Puffs and your ass like Fruity Pebbles. Like, sit the hell down. Sit the hell down. Shut the hell up. Come on.
listen, and you coming with all the reasons as to why you don't like Cocoa Puffs. We didn't ask for that.
We didn't ask for that.
We just found something in common, and you just came in here with your uncommon ass. That could be a petty pet peeve, but that's just like why? Why do you feel like you need to do that? I don't get it.
Yeah. Hella annoying.
Just I don't understand. Well, I don't think that. Well, we don't think your ass should be in this conversation right now.
We think you need to take several seats. That's what we think.
Exit your ass out of this conversation. That's.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, not sorry.
It is. It is what it is.
That's just annoying to me. It is. It's annoying. It's annoying.
Hell annoying. Hell annoying. It pisses me off because it's just, again, it's not like they're trying to find a way to be contrary or unique or special. And it's like no one's trying to have that type of conversation right now. We all just trying to find some common ground by agreeing that we like this one thing. We don't need your contrary ass in here being like, well, on second thought, actually, yes, Jabari, yes, he agrees too. Shit, you know.
Yeah, I can't stand that. That's so annoying to me. I don't get it. And I guess this would be a mommy one. Like I haven't personally experienced it. I don't think I have. But people who like when the baby is crying in public or when I see posts where people like see a baby that's crying or like, fussy, they automatically assume that the baby is hungry. Like,
Yes.
oh, this is
What
the
is
baby.
that?
Why
Yeah,
are you starving your child?
that's happened to me numerous times. Yeah.
Mind your business, lady. Margaret,
People-
Maggie, Karen.
Susan, shut the fuck up, Susan. No one asked your opinion on my baby, Susan.
Like, why? Why do you feel like you need to say, like, that
Yeah,
annoys me.
same. Oh my gosh, Phoenicia, that pisses me off. I'm like, you know what? There are things that babies experience besides being hungry, wet, and tired. Like, he's probably fucking bored too, or maybe it's just too much stimulation. I don't know. But like,
He wants to
he's
be
not
picked up
always
or
hungry. Right? He's not always fucking hungry.
that is irritating to me. Because why? Why do you feel like you know my child better than I do?
That's what boils down to. That's what boils down to.
Yeah, Jabbar. Yeah, nephew.
Yeah.
They don't know you. Cause why?
That's
Why do you feel
why.
the need to comment on people's shit? Like that's just social media. We ain't even gonna get into social media today.
No, don't. Not yet. At least we need to have a part two. We're just being petty at this point. We need a part two though.
Because why? Why do y'all feel like the need to comment and give unsolicited advice on what people are doing with their kids? If they want to post it, that's their business. I really feel like all things don't need to be posted. But when certain people post stuff, they're posting it because they just want to share what their baby is doing at that moment. If they're crying or if they're having fun at one minute and then they're crying the next, it's not always because they're hungry. They're just probably irritated. Hell, their parents probably just get on their damn nerves at that
Hello.
point.
Hello.
Like they're not hungry. So
Right.
why do you feel the need to comment? Feed the baby. The baby's
Yes.
hungry. Oh my God, you're starving your child.
I've heard like the baby sounds hungry. The baby sounds hungry. How the fuck he does it? How the hell you know? This is like I am tired, like cry actually, or whatever cry it is, or I'm hot. Like it is not his I'm hungry cry. I know my baby's cries. Like it took me a minute to get there, but I know his cries now. You know?
We know our children.
We know our kids.
I can't stand when people just insert their opinions on certain things on social media that we didn't ask for that. Like y'all make people not want to post their kids, like certain milestones on social media. But when people who really share their kids on social media and people feel like it's okay for you to like insert your opinion about certain things, like, oh, you're just doing certain things just to film and you're just putting your baby out there just because that's their business.
Right.
If they want to do that, let them people do that.
Right.
That's their business. Like you don't have to comment. You can just keep scrolling. Now, if I see that your baby is clearly in danger and you posted that shit, I'll be the one person to flag your shit. Because why are you dangling your baby over a balcony? Or why are you
No, I
riding
do
in the
not.
car? The car is clearly in motion and your baby is in the front seat with you.
Yeah, what? I wasn't gonna bring it up, but girl, yes, yeah. So I mean, I really do try to give like the parents who post their kids like we document everything in our lives on social media. So I like, okay, you put your kid online. Okay, so what? Like people do that. No one needs to hear like your opinions about why the kids shouldn't be online. But that being said, this whole, mommy's in the news, like talking about that kind of thing, that mom who had her kids locked up, like that popular social media
Yeah,
mom. I think her name was Ruth Frank.
I don't know.
I'm gonna look her up real quick, y'all, because I do have her name. Ruby Frank. Ruby Frank is this woman who was a popular YouTuber, and she was known for being strict and very severe with her kids. But comes to turn out, like she was legit abusing them. Like the beginning of August, her one of her kids, her son, escaped and went to a neighbor's house begging for food and
Yes,
water. I think he was only in his underwear. He had like tape bound still like around his wrists and his ankles. He was clearly had been abused. He had bruises, and like so they this neighbor calls the cops and they go to the woman's home of like Ruby Frank, and there's her daughter also tied up, and like these kids are being abused, and there was like red flags like on her social media, but no one like I guess CPS and police have been called numerous times, but she kind of got a pass because like spoiler alert, she's like a white woman, blonde haired, who
colonizer.
yeah, so like exactly, people would call the cops on her, and like nothing would happen. Like people were saying, I think her kids are being abused. No one said anything, and it took this poor little kid being starved and knocking on neighbor's door and being like, help, we need help, for the cops to get involved. And she's been arrested and she's in prison, and her kids are
Dude, was it her friend or her manager?
one of her advisors
I think
slash
it was her
friends has been.
manager or something like that. Her
Yeah,
manager had some shit to do with it too. Like, bitch, what?
I think it was her manager's home that the kids were found in. And like,
That's right. She did keep them at her manager's house.
and it's
That
like,
is some crazy ass shit.
really? Like, what? Like, what the hell is going on? And I can't say it's a pet peeve because that's like a little too severe to be a pet peeve. That's just something that pisses me the
Yeah.
fuck off. And so it's just like, oh, what's happening here? So if I'm on some kind of social media and I see some kids being like treated like abused like that, yeah, of course you should report that and say something for sure. But
Right. That's questionable.
but can you imagine? Like, I can't imagine putting Jabari through that. Like, I'd rather cut my own arm off. Like, what?
Exactly. Why even have kids
I even
if
have
you're gonna put
kids.
them like that?
I
I
even
don't
have
get it.
kids.
I
I
don't
don't
I
get it
don't
either.
I don't.
I don't. I don't get it either. So like, yeah, social media, I get it, posting your kids, but um, if you're doing some shady shit that involves your kids, yeah, you should be reported. Um,
Yeah. That's shit that don't need to be put on social media. Like if you just torturing your kids just to torture them and put them on social media, you
that's not funny. But right, if you're gonna torture your kids, don't put that shit on social media, please. Okay, that's disturbing.
exactly.
Go get help.
Please. We don't want to see that shit.
No,
You know, we
you
don't want
don't.
to see that shit. Now, I'm not gonna lie. It is the season of Halloween, okay? And I know some people be taking their kids to do Halloween photos, or they be taking their kids to do certain pictures. And the photo shoots be taking a turn because the parent don't be ready for the characters, okay? So if you just happen to want to film your baby's first photo shoot with um, certain characters. That is kind of it is kind of funny
That's
because
just funny. That's hilarious. Post that.
like the photographers know what they be doing. Like you ain't have to put a picture of that baby being scared. You ain't have to send a picture of that baby being scared like that. Babies be running and they just be snapping pictures
They
like,
be
oh my
snapping pictures.
god,
Kids losing their shit on camera, crying, screaming, running, and they catch that shit on film. I'm here for it. I'm here for that.
oh my god, this is so great. Let's get this on camera.
I'm here for it.
Now that is funny, okay? I ain't even gonna lie. If
That
you
is
want to
very funny.
crucify me. But that shit is hilarious.
No, girl, it's that is, and on the same vein, like I can't believe I'm about to admit this to the public sphere, but I also like the videos of kids like who are like getting hit with balls or something like that, like not hard, but like or they're fall off of swings or fall off of slides and shit. Like that shit is like hella funny to me. It's kind of cute, but it's just hilarious, and I
He is hit with balls.
like getting hit in the head or the ball or something like that, or get knocked down by a dog or shit like that. I don't know. Those kind of videos give me the chuckles. They make me really happy. I'm not gonna lie.
Girl, no, it's just some videos. One in particular, one that I saw that was circulating on the internet with this little girl who, I think her people had just like bought a puppy or something, or she was at a relative's house and they had like the cutest little puppy. And when I say the girl was like 5 times the puppy's size,
Yeah.
and the puppy is like this little, and he was just, I believe he was like that small. He may be a little bit bigger, but they were in the backyard, and the dog was just minding his
Mind
business,
own business.
territory, and the dog is playing, and the little girl is terrified. And all her little barrettes and stuff was just flying around. She running away from the dog, and the dog is just playing. The dog is like, okay, let's play.
Right.
You're running, I'm gonna chase you. And the girl is terrified. And the people filming, like her mom, I guess her mom was filming, and her mom is like, her mom is like, why are you running? The dog is okay. The dog, he's not gonna bite you. It's okay. The little girl started rolling in the grass. Her little sandal came. I lost it. Like that
Yeah,
was just the funniest thing. And her
that's
little bow
funny.
ring, her little plaits was
A
just,
little plants. Oh.
it was all over. And the dog was just having fun, and she was rolling in the grass, and the dog was just having fun with her child,
Oh
and
my gosh.
the people was just laughing at her.
Yeah, I don't blame them. That would set me off too. I would definitely be laughing at that shit too. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh
It's
my
totally
god!
harmless, because it's harmless. That dog ain't hurt that baby,
Exactly,
and
girl.
so
But
it's kind of cute.
leave it to the Karens. Why would you terrorize her like that? Oh my
Mhm.
gosh, she's probably really horrified.
And like the trauma, this is gonna what they call it
It's gonna
now.
traumatize them. Well, granted, okay, yeah,
Yeah,
we do. Like she was probably legit scared of this dog, but just seeing what was happening, this baby was rolling in the grass. She had lost one of her sandals. Her barrettes were flying all over her head. Like it doesn't help that the dog was little and fluffy,
right, and mind
and
its own business.
minding his business, child. Like the shit was funny.
That shit's funny. That's
I
hilarious.
laughed.
I would have laughed too. Who are we kidding?
I laughed at it.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
here's what it is.
yeah.
The shit was
There's no abuse going on there, really.
at all.
That's not abusing the word abuse. There was none of that going on. This is an
People
unfortunate
that word around.
set
Child
it up.
abuse. People love throwing that word around, but it wasn't
Hello.
abuse at all, child. It was just hilarious. It really was. It was funny.
So lately, with being a new mom and like I'm still in on doctor's appointments for my fibroids and Jabari's appointments, I don't keep the regular 9 to 5 schedule anymore. I'm working from home and then I am in the office. I may come in a little later. Some mornings I come in at 8, some mornings I'm in there at 10 o'clock. And like some days I stay until 5, some days I leave at 3:30. But there's always that one fucking coworker who's like, oh, so you decided to show up for work today? And I'm just always like, bitch, you're not writing my paycheck. Why are you worried about it? And again, it's always a coworker who's not your boss, who's not even in the same like area, like doing the same type of work you're doing. And they always have some snide comment about like, oh, you decided to come to work, or like, what time are you supposed to be in work today, kind of thing. And it's like,
Talking to me.
hello, that's what I really want to say. Who the fuck are you? Why are you talking to me? Like, yeah. Mind your own fucking business is what I really want to say. Usually I don't even dignify your response, but inside I'm like seething, like, you asshole. If we weren't here at this job, you get your ass cursed out.
So, that is
Right.
so irritating. Oh, you decided to come to work today? Oh, you decided to brush your teeth this morning?
Right. How
You
would I look?
decided to
How would I
close
look
the
saying,
computer? Or what is happening?
right? What's happening here? And how would I look being like, if he's like, you decided to come to work day, I'm like, your ass is still ugly too, huh? Like, what? How would I put, I wouldn't, like, like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, and then I'm the one that's making the toxic work environment because he gonna write me up and tell HR that I called his ass ugly. Like,
Ew. Wow, actually.
so like it is what, but no, I have to stay quiet and bite my tongue while this asshole gets to sprout out whatever shit he wants to sprout out. But anyways, that's one pet peeve a work pet peeve that
It's so funny.
grinds my gears.
So last pet peeve for me, one thing that annoys the hell out of me is when the light just turns green and people blow their horn at you.
Girl.
That annoys the hell out of me.
Girl. And
I would sit at this damn light and make all y'all miss the light, and I'm the only car that makes this light.
hello. I seriously want to put my car in reverse and then smash the shit out of the person's car that did that. I don't even care. Like,
That's a little extreme.
Misha, it just pissed me off. It just pissed me off when they do that shit. Like, this light turned green a second ago.
Literally, not even a millisecond, like light green. I'll make all us lose this damn light. Because why?
Why?
Why are you blowing your horn at me?
Right.
And it's like just turned green.
Right.
I would literally sit here. I will sit and just look out my window and be like, oh, the sky is very pretty today.
Oh, is that my phone ringing? Is that my phone ringing?
Right.
I don't think so.
Exactly.
Oh, it's not ringing. No.
People are just fucking ridiculous.
Ridiculous,
Girl.
girl.
And it happened while I was in Tucson at one point. We were it was me and another coworker. We were on our way to a football game, child. And this guy had blew his horn at my coworker when the light legit just turned green. Blew his horn, okay? We make the light. And then once we make our turn, his ass flies from behind the car
Oh,
to the side of us.
that's so
And he like
dangerous.
flips off my coworker and was like, "You fucking bitch!" And just keeps. And it's an old white man actually.
Of course, because only old white men like do shit like that. They think they're so entitled. They cannot be inconvenienced for 1 second.
He was like, "You fucking bitch!" And he just and guess the fuck what? He didn't make the next light, so his ass had to sit there and look at us.
and look at y'all after that nasty ass behavior.
His ass had to sit there and look at us. Like both of us was like, okay, we're just gonna look at him. So his ass didn't make the fucking light. And what did his ass do?
That's what he did. Right.
Cause your ass said look at us. So we just looked at your ass. It was like, where the fuck you going now?
Because he knew. Where the hell you going? Where the hell you going now?
You gonna blow the horn at the next person?
Are you?
Yeah, because they killing people now for blowing horns at people.
Hello.
Okay?
That's true. People get road rage and get a gun out and shoot your ass over
Exactly.
over nothing.
Everybody done had it. We're up to here. People shooting people now. Okay? And you want to blow your horn at somebody for not moving as soon as the light turns green?
That's a good point. Y'all could have been crazy. Y'all could have been carrying. Y'all could have been strapped. And he blown his horn. Fuck you, bitches. And y'all could like bet follow his ass till he stopped and pop the cap off in his ass.
Your ass got caught at this light. We're about to whoop your ass this light right now. Well, no, I couldn't. I was pregnant, so I couldn't.
But girl, still, the point still saying you got your pregnant ass out the car, beat his ass.
I was
You
pregnant.
know?
I couldn't do the jump. I couldn't risk. Okay, but still, sir, you're gonna get your ass whooped by two black women. You are somebody's grandfather. You are somebody's father, and you out here blowing your horn at people because we didn't move quick enough for your ass. Where the
Because
fuck you gotta go?
what you gotta go?
I don't
What?
understand. And it always be the old people in the Crown Vics, the Crown Victorias. Where your ass going in this big ass boat?
Your ass is going home to sit on the fucking couch to watch some Prices
And be
Right.
grumpy.
You know, like,
And be grumpy,
and
bitch.
be grumpy.
Why?
Girl, real bold of him. Real bold of him in 21st century. Well, flick someone off and call them out their damn names.
Listen, girl, that is so irritating to me. For the people out there who do that, that's how I feel. I will make your ass miss the fucking light.
You know?
I will, and everybody behind me will miss this bitch. And I'll go at the last minute as soon as the light turn yellow.
Yeah, yellow, hello.
And your ass got to sit there and wait.
And wait a whole another 5 fucking minutes because you wanted to be impatient after 1 second.
Bitch, don't blow your horn at me.
Don't do it.
All right, friend. You got anything else for the people? You got some closing remarks for the folks?
No, I just want to echo what you said earlier when we first opened. Like, thank y'all so much for y'all support. Y'all have left some nice comments for us. Y'all have been like subscribing. Keep it coming. Y'all like these things mean something to us on the personal level because it makes us feel good too. Like it makes us feel like, you know, we're being heard and that we are saying things that are resonating with y'all. So yeah, and thank you for joining us for our pet peeve petty bitch fest today. It was fun. It was hilarious. Yes.
We really appreciate it. Yeah, y'all. Thank y'all so much. We're at 91 followers on IG. So when this episode comes out, hopefully we have hit 100. And I feel like if we hit 100 followers, maybe we should do something cute for the 100th follower.
That's what I was thinking too. We should.
Maybe we should do something cute for the 100th follower. I don't know what that's going to be. We'll discuss that, y'all. Because listen, we have budgets over here. Okay.
Hello.
So, it might be a shout out and a cute little Starbucks card or something. We don't know. With that being said, thank y'all so much for jumping into this episode of the Not Another Mama podcast. Like, comment, and subscribe if you are watching on YouTube. Be sure to follow us on your favorite.
That too, your flavored and your favorite.
Sure to follow us on your favorite streaming platforms, whether that be Spotify or Apple Podcasts, and leave us a review. Let us know how we're doing. Let us know if, like Ash said, if this episode resonated with you. What is your pet peeve, child? Let us know what pet peeves you got in the comment box below. And yeah, we'll see y'all for the next episode. So I'm Phoenicia.
And I'm Ashley.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.